Have you ever wondered why your digestion just doesn't feel the same anymore? You're not alone, and I've seen it time and time again in my own practice. Constipation becomes a quiet struggle for so many people after 60. It creeps in slowly, turning daily routines into discomfort and frustration. But here's something I need you to know as a health expert who's worked closely with older adults. Constipation isn't just a normal part of aging. It's a sign that your digestive system is asking for help. And the good news is that help doesn't have to come in the form of pills or discomfort. Most people don't realize this, but nearly 99% of constipation issues can be dramatically improved or even eliminated simply by changing what's on your plate. That's right, real relief can come from real food. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 powerful natural foods that I personally recommend to my older clients all the time. Foods that can help restore regularity gently and effectively. These aren't exotic or complicated ingredients. In fact, you probably already have some of them in your kitchen. So stay with me until the end, because sometimes the answer to years of digestive frustration isn't found in a bottle, but in the simplest, most natural things we've overlooked. Let's begin. Have you ever wondered if a simple wrinkled fruit could solve a problem you've been battling for years? It sounds almost too good to be true, but prunes might just be the quiet miracle your gut has been waiting for. As someone who's spent years helping older adults improve their digestive health, I can confidently say prunes are one of the most overlooked yet powerful natural solutions for constipation. They're not trendy, they're not new, but they work. Packed with fiber and a natural sugar alcohol called sorbitol, prunes gently draw water into the intestines, soften stool, and get things moving, without harsh chemicals or uncomfortable side effects. Too often we dismiss prunes as old people food. But here's the truth. They're effective, reliable, and easy to add to your daily routine. I've seen clients who were stuck in a cycle of fiber supplements and laxatives finally find relief by simply eating a few prunes a day. Take Henry, for example. He's 72 and had struggled with chronic constipation for years. He'd tried everything: powders, pills, teas. Nothing worked long-term. But once he gave prunes a shot, just a handful each morning, his digestion began to change. Within a week, he felt lighter, less bloated, and most importantly, no longer dependent on medication. That's the beauty of prunes. They don't just mask the problem, they help your body regulate itself. Whether you eat them as is, blend them into smoothies, mix them into your oatmeal, or toss them into a salad, they bring the same benefit: gentle, natural relief. If you've been struggling with irregularity, ask yourself, what do you really have to lose? Sometimes the simplest answers have been with us all along. Stick around, because the next food on this list might surprise you even more. Can something this tiny really solve something as frustrating as constipation? You might be surprised. As a health specialist who's worked with older adults for years, I've seen people overlook chia seeds simply because they're small and unassuming. But let me tell you, these little seeds are one of the most underrated tools for digestive health, especially after 60. Chia seeds are loaded with soluble fiber, the kind that turns into a gel-like consistency when mixed with liquid. That unique property helps soften your stool, ease its passage, and naturally relieve constipation without the cramping or urgency that often comes with laxatives. What truly amazes me is how gently they work. When you let them soak and expand, they form bulk in your digestive tract, giving your body the gentle nudge it needs to stay regular. No harsh chemicals, no discomfort, just real, natural support. I remember Margaret, a 69-year-old client of mine, who came to me feeling frustrated and bloated. She had tried fiber powders, supplements, you name it, but nothing gave her lasting comfort. I recommended she start small, 1 spoonful of soaked chia seeds in her morning yogurt. Just a few days later, she was beaming. Her bloating had eased, her digestion was smoother, and most importantly, she felt like herself again. That's the beauty of chia seeds. They may be tasteless, but their benefits are anything but invisible. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, stir into smoothies, or make a simple chia pudding. Just make sure they soak first. Trust me, your gut will thank you. If you've been struggling with sluggish digestion and want something easy, natural, and truly effective, don't overlook chia seeds. They might just be the tiny change that makes a massive difference in how you feel every single day. Have you ever wondered if something as simple as a warm bowl of oatmeal could transform your digestion? I used to think it was just an ordinary breakfast, until I saw what it did for my older clients struggling with chronic constipation. Oatmeal is one of those rare foods that feels comforting while quietly doing something powerful behind the scenes. It's loaded with soluble fiber, especially beta-glucan, that forms a soft, gel-like texture in your intestines. This helps stool pass more easily and reduces the discomfort that often comes with other fiber sources or laxatives. Many of my patients over 60 come to me feeling frustrated, having tried everything from supplements to harsh remedies. But when I suggest starting the day with a simple bowl of oatmeal, the results are often life-changing. Let me tell you about Joe, 74. For years, he dealt with irregularity and the sluggish feeling that comes with it. He didn't expect much from a humble bowl of oats, but within a week, he felt lighter, more regular, and surprisingly energized throughout the day. That's the beauty of oatmeal. And the best part? It's incredibly versatile. Whether you prefer it sweet with berries and honey, or savory with seeds and a touch of sea salt, it fits effortlessly into any routine. You can cook it on the stove, microwave it for a quick meal, or soak it overnight. Whatever works for your lifestyle. If you're tired of battling constipation and want a solution that's natural, soothing, and actually enjoyable to eat, oatmeal might just be the answer sitting in your pantry. Give it a try, and don't underestimate what a simple daily habit can do for your health. Have you ever wondered if something as simple and delicious as a sweet potato could be the key to better digestion? Most people think of it as a comfort food, especially around the holidays. But what they don't realize is that sweet potatoes may quietly be one of nature's most powerful tools for relieving constipation, especially as we age. As someone who has worked with older adults for years, I've seen firsthand how small changes in diet can lead to incredible improvements in digestive health. Sweet potatoes are one of my go-to recommendations. Why? Because they're packed with fiber, especially soluble fiber, which adds bulk to the stool and helps waste move through your intestines more smoothly. And unlike some high-fiber foods that can be harsh on an aging stomach, sweet potatoes are naturally gentle and soothing. They're also high in water content, a crucial factor that many overlook. Hydration is key when it comes to keeping things moving, and sweet potatoes offer the perfect blend of fiber and moisture in one comforting bite. Let me tell you about Eleanor, a 71-year-old I worked with not long ago. She'd battled constipation for years, tried water, fiber pills, even laxatives. Nothing lasted. Then she started adding sweet potatoes to her meals a few times a week. Baked, mashed, or roasted, it didn't matter. Within days, her digestion improved, her bloating eased, and for the first time in years, she felt light again. That's the beauty of sweet potatoes. They're not just good for your gut. They're nourishing, satisfying, and filled with vitamins and antioxidants that support your overall well-being. You can enjoy them in endless ways. Bake them for dinner, mash them with a bit of cinnamon, or toss them into a hearty soup. However you prepare them, your body will thank you. If you've been searching for a natural, comforting way to get your digestion back on track, don't underestimate this humble root vegetable. Sweet potatoes might just be the tastiest remedy your kitchen's been hiding all along. Have you ever wondered if there's a drink, just one simple glass, that could transform your digestion from the inside out? I know it sounds too good to be true, but kefir might be that missing piece in your gut health puzzle. As someone who's spent years studying digestion and working with older adults, I can tell you this. Probiotics are no longer just a health trend. They're a game changer, especially after 60. Kefir, a tangy fermented dairy drink, is loaded with billions of beneficial bacteria that help rebalance your gut microbiome, often within days. Unlike fiber supplements that can take time and sometimes cause discomfort, kefir goes straight to the root of the problem, restoring harmony to your gut flora. I've seen people struggle for years, like Walter, 75 years old, constantly bloated, irregular, and uncomfortable no matter what he ate. He tried it all. More water, more fiber, occasional laxatives. Nothing stuck. But when he began drinking a small glass of kefir each morning, Things change fast. Within a week, he felt lighter, more regular, and, most importantly, less anxious about every meal. That's the beauty of kefir. It doesn't just help you go, it helps your body function better overall. And it's incredibly easy to add to your routine. Drink it straight, pour it over fruit, blend it into a smoothie. However you like it, those live cultures are working for you. From my experience, many people overlook kefir because it's unfamiliar. But if you've been battling digestive issues and nothing seems to work long-term, please don't skip this one. Sometimes the simplest solutions, like a single glass of fermented milk, can lead to the most powerful changes.
Have you ever thought that the secret to feeling better, lighter, more energized, could be hiding in your kitchen, not in your medicine cabinet? As someone who's worked with countless older adults facing digestive issues, I can tell you this. Constipation isn't something you have to just live with. It's not a normal part of aging. It's a sign that your body is asking for better support. And the beautiful part is, the answer isn't complicated. These 5 foods we've talked about today, they're not just remedies. They're daily tools you can use to feel better, naturally. Maybe you've been eating oatmeal for years without realizing how much it's been helping your gut. Or maybe you've been avoiding prunes because they seemed old-fashioned, but now you see their power. And if you've been skeptical about kefir, I hope today's stories opened your eyes to what it can do. What stood out to you most? Which of these foods are already in your routine, and which one are you curious to try first? I'd love to hear about it in the comments, because your journey might inspire someone else to take that first step toward better health. If this video gave you something valuable, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. Your support helps us keep creating content that informs, inspires, and most importantly, empowers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.